Hey guys, it's EJArendee. Hey, I'm not even gonna be functional about this, but ESTP versus ESTJ. They are so different. It's amazing. Okay, first of all, ESTJs care about what you think of them. Okay, they got that introverted feeling, which means they are concerned with their perception. Okay, they've got that extroverted intuition, which means that it's not going to be an earthy concern of theirs. It's going to be an abstract concern of theirs. So they've got introverted feeling plus that abstract, which makes it sort of an abstract desire for introverted feeling. So they worry a lot about their perception and their reputation and how they uphold it. ESTPs do not give a flying crap about their reputation. Okay, they could tell you something that's totally defaming on their reputation, and they won't care. You know why? Because the next day they're going to talk to you, and if you're not being nice to them, if you're not being nice to an ESTP the next day, he's not going to talk to you anymore. It's that simple. Reputation means nothing to ESTPs. We don't care. Okay, we'll walk up to you and, do you like me? Yes. How about now? Yes. Okay, good. We're still friends. Okay. ESTJ. Are we friends? Yes. Okay. When I set myself up like this, are we still friends? Yes. Okay, good. In fact, they don't even ask. They don't even ask. The ESTJ wouldn't ask you if we're friends. He would just, this is my reputation. I hope he likes it. I hope he likes it. I hope he likes it. Oh my god, I hope he likes it. ESTPs, we're just like, are we friends? Yes or no? No. Okay, good. We're not talking anymore. Are we friends? Yes. Okay, cool. Let's keep talking. That's ESTP. Well, ESTJs, all right, they're worried about controlling their perception, and they're not going to ask you if they're friends. Now, they will tell you straight up what they think of you. They'll say, I think you're a fucking worthless piece of crap. And what they're going to tell you is going to be when they tell you, I'm going to tell you straight up how I feel about you, or what I think of you. It's going to be an FI thing. When they do that, it's an FI thing. Okay, it's probably not going to be very constructive. They're going to say something that's like, I think you're worthless, I think you're stupid, I think you're ugly, I think you're this and that. And you're like, oh, well, that's kind of harsh. I can't really use any of that information to better myself, but thanks for telling me, I guess. I know where you stand with me, so, okay. All right, now an ESTP is going to tell you straight up how to fix yourself. Okay, listen up. This is how you're going to fix yourself. You're going to go out there, you're going to buy this kind of shirt, you're going to stop wearing those things because those are ugly as fuck. Okay? You're going to smile more often, and you're going to stand upright because this is what you need to do. Okay, they're gonna fix you. We're gonna fix you like you're an object, like you're a car that needs fixing, right? ESTJ, they're not really gonna tell you how to fix yourself. They're just gonna say, this is what's wrong with you, fix it. ESTPs will actually fix it for you by telling you how to fix it. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Okay. Both personalities are kind of commanding. We both kind of give orders, except it's a little bit different. All right. There are a lot of ESTPs, there are a lot of well-known ESTP generals. There are also a lot of well-known ESTJ generals and admirals and all that other good stuff. Now, ESTPs are considerate. We're considerate. We're cocky, and we're sort of we are considerate. I mean, well. Relative to ESTJs, we are considerate. ESTJs, yeah, I mean, we both sort of learn by trial and error, okay? Both personalities learn by trial and error. ESTJs do not know. They don't really know something until they've experienced it firsthand. And they got that introverted sensing and that extroverted thinking, which sort of means, they use past experiences and compare the present. They compare what's going on right now to their experiences, and then they go based off of that. So, ESTJs are very by the book. If it hasn't been proven before, if this isn't how it's been done before, then, well, they're not going to feel too confident that they have an idea of what to do. However, they will start to they will kick into creative mode and start thinking of ideas. But not nearly as well as an ESTP. An ESTP is gonna say, forget this crap. Who cares if it works or not? I mean, let's just do something. So let's say you've got 3 battleships, okay, or 2 battleships. Chinese battleship and a well, we'll just say Russian, just so I don't start a war here. A Russian battleship and a Chinese battleship, and they're freaking firing at each other. They're like, man the hell, you motherfucker. And then they're sitting there fighting, and Chinese guy is an ESTP, and he's like, okay, we need to. The ESTP is going to say something like, actually the ESTPs are going to be kind of experimental, okay. So this is kind of dangerous. An ESTP might actually be a little experimental, which is not always a good thing. They're going to do things that have not been tried and true before. They're just going to sort of go off their gut and say, okay, this feels like a good idea. Let's turn the battleship so we can broadside them and use all of the guns at once. Let's turn our battleship so it's like this, so that they have less of an angle to shoot at us, and then let's drive this way and shoot at them with only 1 gun instead of 2. If they hit us, then we can go like this and turn sideways. While an ESTJ is going to look, how has this been done before? How has this done before? Well, in this situation, the book says in this situation, when you're like this, the best maneuver is to move like this, or I don't know, whatever the heck. So an ESTJ is going to check the book first, all right, before they do something. An ESTP is going to check the ideas in his head first, before he does something. ESTPs do have a very experimental attitude, which can be dangerous, especially when other people's lives are involved. It's sort of like, it's kind of like, let's see if this works. This is war. This is not a time to experiment. So that's I haven't been in war, yet. So, or I hope never. I hope I never go to war. But I can see myself being rather experimental when I shouldn't be. Another issue. So as far as reputation goes, ESTPs don't care. ESTJs do care. Okay. ESTJs, from a physical standpoint, they have a more rigid. They stand upright. There's a very legitimate stereotype that they all wear button-down shirts that are tucked in with a belt. And they look respectable. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, a lot of ESTJs do that. They invented that, probably. They probably invented the act of tucking in your shirt, okay? But at the same time, it's kind of like ESTJs have this little habit of, they're a little dramatic. They like to act things out. They're kind of cute. They like to play make-believe a lot, So if we all get together and we all, have a family photo, I'm going to put my arms around you like this, and I'm going to smile like this, because that's what family photos are supposed to look like. And wouldn't that be cute if we looked just like one of those family photos that I saw on Leave It to Beaver? Okay. Now me, I'm like, no, forget that shit. Forget that, cliche, jaded crap. Let's take a photo of us all. Let's all stand in a pyramid or something, and get a photo of a family pyramid. We haven't done that before. That sounds kind of cool. So ESTJs kind of live in this little fantasy land in that respect, and so they'll say, well, I'm on vacation, therefore I am going to wear a Hawaiian shirt. Jesus Christ. I am at home today, so I'm going to wear a button-up shirt and tuck it in. What else? I am at a very well-to-do party, so I'm going to wear a suit and a tie. You know, it's like for everything there's a prescribed way of behaving, and it's like all these tiny little fantasy worlds they want to live in. And me, I'm just like, you know what? Whatever feels right is what I'll go with. Okay. You know what? I'm at home. I'm gonna wear my freaking tack vest, nunchucks, and Adidas. Okay. I'm not gonna freaking care about what I'm wearing here. I mean, I'm wearing this because I don't get to wear it very often, and I pay a lot of money for this, for paintball. But anyway, you know, and then I go to a fancy rich party or something, and I'm just gonna wear something that's fun. Like it might look ridiculous. I might wear like a monocle and a top hat, and a suit, and carry a cane with me. Sure, why the hell not? It'd be sick. Freaking awesome is what that would be. You know, whatever you know, whatever feels right. Whatever feels right. I dress like a bum in my house because no one's gonna come here and judge me. No one's gonna come here and look at me. When I go outside, I wear attractive clothing because I want to be attractive, mostly to the opposite sex. I couldn't give less of a flying fuck about other dudes. You know, you look at me and you're like, what the fuck are you wearing? You wear fucking Adidas and flip flops out in town? You goddamn right I am. And shut your goddamn mouth before I come over there and shut it for you. So there's gonna be, you know, some rather lackadaisical attitudes towards my wardrobe, unless I really want to impress someone. I'm already impressive enough. I don't need to impress shit. Let's see. ESTJs, they're very good at seeing how other people's logic does not quite add up. ESTPs, the same way. So we won't even go into that debacle. ESTJs have a more rigid approach. You know, they wear clothes to suit the occasion. They look presentable. They look respectable. They got kind of crazy, wacky attitudes. Kind of goofy, wacky, zany attitudes sometimes. And you'll see this. And but one key thing with ESTJs is they have this attitude like it's as if they've had fun for the first time in their life. My dad, for example, we'd be playing with remote control cars and he'd be like giggling like a child and ramming his remote control car into mine and then ramming it into my brother's, and then he rams it into the garage door and it just explodes into pieces. I was like, dude, I paid like $40 for that thing and you're just destroying it. Like, I hope you plan on buying me a new one. And he's like giggling like like it's like he's never had fun before in his life. And me, I'm like taking it super serious. I'm like, dude, you can't drive the remote control cars into each other like that because they're gonna break. Don't you get it? So he makes me feel like a type A when it comes to having fun. And he's like, oh, it's just for fun, you know, you don't have to take it too seriously. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, this is crucial, okay? We are driving remote control cars. You are going to take this dead seriously right now before I come over there and I make you take it dead seriously. So anyway, ESTJs don't like to have fun. If they see other people having fun, they'll make fun of those people who are having fun. Yeah. This might not be enough. This might just be like stereotypes, but I hope that sort of cleared like made a big difference. I haven't gone by my usual formula on how to differentiate the two, but I've seen them so often. Like I'm very confident in these differences. So anyway, see you later.